Hello guys, it's Sad Otter here to talk to you guys about how to trade crypto and how to trade gods on Gods Unchained. So first things first, what you need to always make sure, especially if you're a new player, is you want to make sure that your MetaMask wallet is connected to your Gods Unchained account. So you want to go to the upper right hand corner, click on the icon, go to manage wallets and connect to Gods Unchained and connect to IMX. So how do we go to the marketplace? So we go to market right here, buy and sell. You're going to see this pop up right here. Now we always want to connect our wallet, connect it. You'll see a couple of pop-ups show up, making sure you're signing on to it. So now I'm connected. So let's say I want to buy crypto. I want to buy crypto and have it on my IMX account, right? So you click on buy crypto and you could choose either Ethereum or the USD coin. The minimum that you can buy is about $20 and there is gas fees for buying crypto, okay? And so also for depositing. So let's say you have currency in your wallet already. You don't want to buy any on IMX. You want to transfer, right, from your wallet. So you go to deposit, click Ethereum, Gods, or whichever one you want to transfer. Let's say it's Gods, right? So then from your wallet to IMX. So this right here is how many gods I have acquired over the weekend ranked events that I've earned. So how do we withdraw that? So the way you would want to withdraw this is going to your inventory, clicking on this icon right here, IMX, click on gods, and right here you'll see your IMX earned gods and withdrawing it to your wallet. And one thing to note too is that there is a gas fee for that. So there is a gas fee for buying, depositing, and withdrawing any currency on IMX. There is gas fees. So how much are gas fees, or how much can it be? So I have this link here in the description below. It's the Ethereum gas tracker, and I use this just to check about the average amount here of how much would it be for every transaction, whether you're depositing or buying or withdrawing. Each one of those is a transaction, and there'll be a gas fee for that. So it could range anything from $20 to $57 to 60, 80, or 100. It just all depends. Just a quick tip on that. I think if you're gonna buy or trade or do any transaction that involves a gas fee, I think it'd be better to do it at night when there's less trading going around. Also, one thing I just really quickly wanted to mention is that there is no buying or selling fees of cards on IMX. So let's say I wanted to buy a card, and let's say this one right here. Let's say this one. It's 0.275. It would cost me just that exact amount. There is no fee that is added to that or anything like that on IMX. So that's pretty cool. So let's say you want to buy a card. Let's say I want to buy Blight Bomb. And something I always recommend is I'm gonna go with gods really quickly because I want to use the gods that I've earned to buy cards. One thing I would recommend is that you always go from newest first, so that you see what's currently being sold. So let's go ahead and press enter. So then these are the cards that are being listed as currently the newest. And one of the reasons why I say that is, let's say you want to buy this card, you buy now, you complete the transaction, but then there's an error that happens. So this error can occur because the card has already been sold, but IMX has not updated it yet. And again, there is no gas fee for buying a card or selling a card. So speaking about that really quick, let's say I want to sell a card, right? So you want to go to inventory, and then these cards are all the cards that I have that are NFT minted cards that I can sell. So let's say I want to sell this one. I click on it, I press list for sale, and then you'll see a pop up. You can choose the currency that you want, and then the minimum price and confirm. And again, there is no gas fee for doing that. So that's pretty awesome. some errors that can happen. So we discussed earlier that there is errors when you buy a card and it says error. That could happen again because the card's already been sold but it hasn't been updated by IMX. Another error that could happen while you're on here is, let's say you're trying to deposit or withdraw gods. There will be an error that shows up, and that's because you don't have the sufficient amount of gas to cover the fees. So again, you always want to check on the gas tracker to see how much it's going for, and always be careful when you're doing a transaction, because if let's say if you make a transaction to withdraw, for say, and you use a gas fee and you think you use the correct amount, let's say you have 20 bucks for gas fee, and you make the transaction and it failed, it might just eat up those $20, and the transaction will fail and you'll have to redo it again, and you'll still lose that gas fee transaction that you used because it wasn't enough to cover the fee. So always be very careful when you're doing that, especially right now when Ethereum gas is just so expensive right now compared to how it was like a year ago, where it was like just $5 to $6. Once you're done, checking your inventory, or whether you want to buy or check your inventory or sell, or your transactions as well, you could click on here and you'll be able to see everything you've sold or earned. So these are the gods I've earned and that have been deposited to my IMX, and then these are the cards that I've bought with my gods. So you can already tell what kind of build I'm going for. If you don't know, it's a zombie deck. And then also transferring cards. So I'll be making another video showing how you can transfer cards from one account to another player or anything like that, and it's through Token Trove. So I'll make a video specifically just for Token Trove and its benefits and whatnot, and what can you do with it, just how I made one for IMX. So once you're done doing anything you want to do here on IMX, you always disconnect wallet right here, and you always do it manually too on MetaMask. So you click on the extension, click on that right there, connected sites, and disconnect. Now, really quickly, I just want to mention too, these cards that you've bought as well, they should be popping in your in-game in your collection, so just be aware of that they will be there after you buy a card. And you could always check your transactions as well to see that it went through as well, and if it doesn't, just wait a couple hours and it should be fine. Something else I really want to talk about that would benefit you guys is, well, what's being sold right now, what's the meta, so I have this great other link that I have that I'll be sharing with you guys in the description below. And basically this website here tells you what's being sold per week in terms of rank, what's like highest being sold, and the rarity of the cards. So this website was made by somebody, so I wouldn't recommend putting your wallet addresses on here. I would just use it just to see the stats. But basically going to do 7 days, don't include, and then I always go for gods because that's the currency that I like to use. And then you want to apply changes. This is what you're going to see here. So you're seeing here that the Guild Enforcer is probably one of the top 3 cards that's being sold, and it looks like it's been 20% up this week. So let's check that out. So you go ahead and click on that, and it tells you the rarity of the card for that specific card, and the dates, and the amount of price that it's going for. So currently it looks like it's being sold for about less than 1 god for Meteorite. But let's check out the other cards. Wow, so look at that. So we got Diamond going for about, at some point, it went almost to 90 gods worth, right? So I think that's amazing. So this is also a really good website I just wanted to share with you guys. And so, alrighty guys, thank you for all your support. If you all found this video to be helpful, go ahead and like and subscribe for more content in the future, which I will be discussing in another video about Token Trove and how you can trade crypto, cards, and transfer cards to another wallet. Or to another player. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll try my best to help out. Stay safe, and until next time.